Hello everyone, my name is Mari. I'm the lead developer for Rebirth of the Night, and this is going to be a tutorial on how to install it, as well as some common issues and solutions, and just a quick little introduction on it. So please watch the entire video, as there are some very important parts to it that you can't miss. So let's get started. First thing you want to do is download the Twitch app. I'll put a link in the description for it, and you can download for Windows or Mac. After you've done that, and after you've signed in, you can open it up, and you should see this page here. Go to Mods, and then click Minecraft, and then click Install. After you've done that, go to Browse Modpacks, and then Rebirth of the Night should be near the top. If it's not, you can search for it in the search bar, and just click Install. Once it's finished installing, go to My Modpacks, click on Rebirth, and then click on the gear icon in the top right. We're going to adjust the allocated RAM for it. Now, deselect the system memory settings here, and you're going to want to put it in between 4 gigabytes and 6 gigabytes. Please do not put it any more than 6, because you'll have garbage collection issues, and that will, in general, decrease your performance. So, 4 gigabytes should be fine. And press OK. After that, we're going to install Optifine. Now, Optifine is a requirement to run this mod pack in any way. So, go to the gear icon again, and then click Open Folder. So leave this folder here for now, as we're going to use it later. But for now, go to the description, and there should be a link there for the wiki. Now, scroll all the way down here, and it should be this heading here, installing Optifine. Go to the first link, and then click the download here. Once it's done downloading, you're going to want to save it in a safe place where you can always find it again. So I have this in a folder on my desktop, and I have Optifine here, and then I also have 2 other files here, and I'll show you how to get these 2 files. These 2 files are for the custom music in the pack. Now, while it's not required, it is very, very highly recommended, and it's very easy to install. Go to the wiki, and then go to the custom music section. Please note that it does require Windows and Java 64. So, first step to get it is to join our Discord server, and then go to Important Info. In Discord, you can see here in the channel, it's at the top. So please download these 2 files, and then keep it next to Optifine. After you've done that, you want to go to step 6 here, and make sure OpenAL is installed. To download it, just click this link, and it should automatically install. And it says here, install the exe inside of the zip, and that's it. Now, if your game crashes, please make sure you follow step 6, and that you have Java 64 been installed. Now we're going to install those 2. Open the folder that you opened up before, Rebirth of the Night, and open up the folder on your desktop. Go to Mods here, and copy over Optifine and Embassy into the Mods folder. After that, copy Actual Music, and then put it in the Actual Music folder here. And it should look just like this. After that, minimize this and this. Open up Twitch. And now there are a couple of things I should mention here. If you click play, it should, update the Minecraft launcher, and it's going to prompt you for your login. Once you log into your Minecraft account, it should be open here. Now, if there is an issue with installing Rebirth of the Night on Twitch, a lot of players have reported that there is some sort of timeout issue, and that can be seen here. Timeout attempted to download. If you see this, it is likely a network issue. It's possible that it's on your side, likely some firewall issue. But if you can't figure it out on your side, there's also a chance that Twitch may be down. So if this happens, you want to go back to the wiki, and then scroll up, to multi-MC. Now, we only recommend using multi-MC if Twitch doesn't work, because Twitch provides automatic updates, or, well, not automatic, but very easy updates. And you can follow this to use multi-MC. You can also use GitHub, but this is unstable builds, so it's very in-depth. So I'll only use this if you really want, you know, in-depth versions, I suppose, or if you don't want to use multi-MC. Now we can launch Minecraft. Now, this probably shows up for most users, I suspect, and this is because of a Minecraft bug, actually. I can put the link in the description to the bug if you're interested. But to fix this, it's very, very easy. I'm going to go to this URL here. I'm going to put it in the description in case you want easy access to it. I have it open here. Go to that URL, and it's going to automatically download this .jar here. Download it. Now it's going to want you to put it in a very specific place, and to get to it, go to the Rebirth and Night folder that you had before. Go back to instances, and then go back to Minecraft. And you can just follow the rest of it here. Install libraries, net, Java, dev, JNA, 4.4, and then this file should be here. Now the problem is this file is corrupted, so you want to delete this one and then put in the new one. Just like that. And you can close this and then click play again. Now that should be it for installing Rebirth and Night. Now I'm going to go in game and show you some quick options, some performance tips, and some general in-game, guides and introductions. Okay, now we're on the main menu here. Now one of the first things you should do is go to Options, and then click Resource Packs. And just make sure that Better Rebirth and Better Default is aligned just like this. Please do not change the resource packs as it's required, as we change a couple hundred textures to match the mod pack much better. So after that, you start your journey and create a world. Now, if you want more world options, please do not change this world type here. You can if you want to, but the pack was designed for biomes of plenty. And as well, do not change this dimension stack here. Nope, you can just click create a world. Oh, now we're in game. Now, please note that for the first couple seconds, I'd say about 20 seconds or so, the world is going to be very laggy, as you'll notice with some entities moving around very slowly. It should go away after about 20 seconds, but I would just wait, wait in the spawn until it goes away. So it loads all the chunks and everything. Now, if you still find the game to be very laggy on your computer, what you can do is go to Options, Video Settings, and you can change a couple of these settings here. Now, a rule of thumb is do not touch the performance settings. All of these settings here are automatically set to the best performance possible. So changing any of these settings can mess up the pack, especially vendor regions and fast vendor, so please do not touch these. What you can do is go to Animations, and you can turn all of these off. This is only if you're getting very bad FPS and you can't run it. You can also change your render distance, graphics here, as well as some details here, and quality. Another thing you can do is mess around with the better FPS options. I wouldn't recommend this, but maybe some people found different options to be much better for them. So now I'll go back in game, and I'm going to tell you the most important thing you'll ever need in this mod pack. And that is going to be this achievement right here. You get it anytime you pick up an item, or the first time you pick up an item. And it basically tells you how to view recipes. If you open your inventory, you'll see this, a lot of blocks here. To view a recipe for any of these blocks on how to make them, you press R while hovering over it, and it'll tell you all the different ways on how to make it. as well as some blocks. I have some extra things here, so don't forget to check that. And some blocks, or items I should say, such as some of the endgame weapons. I have tooltips here. Some of these are very, very important and will tell you how to use the block or item or whatever it is. Now, one thing you can do is if you don't know what an item does, you can press U on it, such as the steel ingot, and it will tell you what uses it has. So this is everything that steel can create. From crafting table to other things, even like a dragon forge. And I'll tell you the information too. And many things, especially the more confusing parts of this mod pack, has explanations here. We also have tooltips on the item itself. And one thing we do get a lot is that people don't really know what to do in this mod pack. We don't have any quest books or tutorials, and for good reason. There's so many ways to play Minecraft, so we don't really force players into one playstyle. One thing you can do though is use the achievements to guide you through your progression. You can have all the wars here. This is all the possible, sets that you can get, as well as some weapons. These are all the dimensions, and its progression as well. We have bosses and its progression. Now there are more bosses that will be added later. Base defense, which is going to be very important, as this pack is designed around defending your base. And we have a little sneak peek of those achievements there. So that's pretty much it. The only thing I should mention, if you're going to this blind, keep in mind that zombies do mine. They can only mine what you mine. So they can only mine obsidian if they have a diamond pickaxe, for example. Other than that, the world does get harder as you get stronger. So it's tied to achievements. So as you keep unlocking more achievements, especially dimensions and bosses, the world will get harder. Now, one other thing I wanted to mention is how to install shaders. We only have one shader recommended at the moment because we've tested it, while others may or may not work. So go all the way down to the bottom of the curse page and go to this link here. Don't worry about this remove world tooltips, because that's outdated. Go to the link and then scroll down until you see here, downloads available on my website. Click this link. And now download filters, advanced or enhanced default. Do not download Vibrant, as some players have reported problems with Vibrant, but enhanced should definitely work here. Once you have it downloaded, you should have a zip here. Look to where your mod pack is installed, and we go to shader packs. All you have to do is drag this or copy this into here. And then when you're in game, go to options, video settings, and then shaders. And it should be here. Now, once you select it, it is likely that the game will freeze and crash. This is a known issue. Especially if you're in a world, it will probably do that. Sometimes it might just take a little while, but you can select it and just let it load for a little bit, and then just restart your game, and it should be all good to go. And that's pretty much it. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a comment if you have any questions, or leave feedback on the Discord. We're super open to that, so thank you guys so much. Bye-bye.